All right, y'all. Today we'll be talking about being alone. And being alone, it sounds very scary and very it sounds very anxious, to speak about it, especially to say that to somebody. But when I say being alone, I say like from my personal point of view, if you really want to build the best version of yourself and continue working hard for seeing that quote unquote so called progression. Sorry, I burned my mouth. Anyways, so called progression, you know, I I think that a lot of people have to do quarantine themselves away from society society and their social media. The reason why I say that, no, why do I say that? And my reason is a lot of people tend to be who they are not online. It's not just online. It's lying to a friend, it's lying to a loved one, it's showing off to a, I don't know, job or somebody that you work for. And growing up, I noticed a lot of people mostly don't know what and who they are. They have their basic traits, their personality traits. Let's say it's like a person who loves to go to the gym. Now, is that person really working out to be healthy, or is that person going to the gym 7 days a week with the rest days to, you know, show that that's part of their schedule and daily basis? And that's what I mean, becomes their personality. You start hanging out with them only in the gym. You start talking about it only about gym, so that really just becomes their personality. There's many other examples. I just can't think of it right now, but I really think that a lot of people should and could do self quarantine from being in the freaking social media, or even, you know, socialize with somebody, not through the phone. Basically, what I'm trying to say. If you're going to quarantine yourself and work on yourself and you want socialization, don't talk through the phone. You gotta get in person, you write a letter or something. Now, I say that because social media takes a lot, and people don't notice how drainful social media can be. How, oh, you're gonna sit here. I don't use TikTok anymore, but let's say you sitting here or I sit here and I'm like, you know what? It's 8 o'clock. I'm about to scroll on TikTok because that's what most of what people be using nowadays. I heard. That I'm about to be on TikTok and two scrolls. Two scrolls. I'm gonna walk and then take a shower. Next thing you know, I'm watching TikTok and it's like 10 o'clock. 2 hours of my life just boom, doom scrolling. And I think that's a lot of issue going on as well. A lot of people doom scroll. A lot of people are not self aware. And I think self quarantine your body and your mind from all of these social media, fake news, politics. I'm not saying, don't take my word for it, but I'm not saying for you to like completely let go, especially politics. I know how controversial politics can and could be, but we as the people have the voice to stand up for those who can't. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know their rights. A lot of people are not even aware that they have rights. How crazy is that? And it's not just normal civilian rights. I'm talking about business rights, work rights, lawyer rights, self-defense rights. There's so many categories that this falls onto, and that's where I am. My phone just died. But anyways, I don't even think that there's so many rights for that, but don't take my word for it. I still gotta do my research. But I will say one thing that is true, and that a lot of people don't speak up. And again, like I was saying, they don't know their rights. And that is something that it's sad. We have to speak up about this. That's why we have to like learn ourselves. We have to, you know, quarantine ourselves away from all of this to find out who we are and what can we do and what are we, you know. And a lot of people haven't even thought of discovering themselves. You know, they think they're behind. They think they have to do a lot of things, but no, it's okay, especially in this economy and especially on what's going on around the world. You know, you really have to sometimes sit back and ask yourself, I'm doing good. I'm enough. Am I all right? Who am I? Am I doing this? Am I not going to do this? You know, you have to start trusting a lot of your gut. A lot of people don't even think about that, you know? And like, that's one of my takes on self journey. You know, you have to go through alone, you know. Sure, you have people supporting you, and, you know, there's always going to be somebody to support you, but towards the end of the day, you will go through this alone, because the most time that you need is when you're alone. And that honestly is not a bad thing, you know. I was once weak, now I'm strong. I was once dumb, now I'm smart. It's basically what I'm trying to say, you know. We go through it alone so we can help others together next time. You know, we learn from each other mistakes by talking or seeing or visualizing how others do, you know. I mean, it's the same thing. I just repeated the same word. But anyways, that's my hot take. You know, I hope everybody's doing great out there. If you could please follow and subscribe, I would love it. And have a great day, y'all.